Hello, greetings. Hello, greetings. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi everybody, welcome to GameGorgon. My name is Krug.
I'm Indigo.
And today we're here to talk to you about speculation of a new Overwatch hero.
New Overwatch hero announced. Confirmed!
Nope, not confirmed. It's all speculation.
Confirmed!
Not
Confirmed.
in no way is it confirmed.
It's-
by nobody important. It's
Well-
confirmed by him. You take that as you will.
I mean, the internet.
Nope.
So our first tease for the possible 27th hero? 47th hero? I don't know.
It's not the 47th, that's for sure. Now, what the...
Our first hint for the 27th hero came via a tweet from the official Overwatch Twitter account releasing declassified information about Operation White Dome.
The report summary details how Anna, Reinhardt, Torbjorn, and somebody we've never met before, whose name I think is pronounced Ermi Sarayoglu.
Yeah, the names in Overwatch are a little, like, the full names are
Yeah.
just,
Difficult for me.
yes.
While the four agents were on a mission, the report's describing how Reinhardt saved Torbjorn's life, and how while Reinhardt and Torbjorn were both injured, Torbjorn was pretty badly injured, and how they're recommending Reinhardt be given a commendation. And the report basically exists to describe how Reinhardt and Torbjorn kind of grew closer as allies and as friends. And I think that plays a lot into the speculation moving forward because it's all based around Torbjorn's daughter.
And we know this because in the second bit of information that we got on the update story on Blizzard's official website, it's a letter from Torbjorn to his wife, his pregnant wife, we should announce, and the fun kind of just bantering relationship that Reinhardt and Torbjorn have, and that Reinhardt has been bugging Torbjorn about naming his daughter, and that Torbjorn has kind of been throwing around the idea of Reinhardt being her godfather, and it's just this kind of like fun, just like, oh, haha, this is lovely, this is great.
Yeah.
This is kind of where we need to veer off of everything that we know and kind of go into the world of speculation. So in the Glory and Honor video, Reinhardt is talking with Bridget Lindholm, which we believe is Torbjorn's daughter. And the speculation behind that is because of the tattoo she's got on her arm. She's got some...
It's also because of her last name being the same as Torbjorn's last
Is it?
name. Yep.
So apparently we know that Bridget is the female character in the Honor and Glory video.
We do.
But this is where we go into speculation land. We believe that she's going to be the next character because you hear the conversation about Reinhardt saving his life, Torbjorn's life, and Torbjorn talking to his wife, and that she was in a previous Reinhardt video. So she's being like kind of focused pretty hard,
Yeah.
right? Now we know that this other character was announced in the first teaser, but we also know that in previous kind of like teases and characters, we get hints at the character after. For example, Moira was in the background in a lot of the Doomfist videos and is kind of showcased as being a part of Doomfist organization, but was never really like focused on.
Yeah, she was just kind of like passively in the background, like, hello.
And that's my speculation, is that this fourth person on that mission is actually going to be the character after this character.
Or
release.
any character after.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
somewhere down the road they're going to exist.
It's just being hinted at that there's additional characters and we may now have a name associated with it.
Right.
Versus this, which is like, we're talking about when she was being born. We're talking about the relationship and why she's being named. Why she would be in the Glory and Honor video. The fact is that Reinhardt is her godfather and that, you know, they have a close-knit relationship. We also know via the wiki and stories that they have released through comics that Bridget has actually been following Reinhardt around, basically fixing his armor, which is what Torbjorn's job used to be before he lost his arm. And so there's just kind of this like dynamic of like, okay, Bridget's clearly the next character, right? Like,
It feels like it.
Although
I will say I can't fathom where she fits into the meta, like mechanically. Like I don't see the meta welcoming another builder like this early.
Yeah.
And I don't see it welcoming another like Buffy type like technical healer, which I imagine would be armor based because I feel like that's just replicating Torbjorn's abilities. And I don't really think there's a good spot for her as a DPS. Like, I think that's wasting her lore if you just keep her as a DPS. The only thing I was thinking is maybe a support that's kind of a la Team Fortress 2 engineer with their dispenser. Like somebody that's generating structures to support their allies as opposed to damaging their enemies. But that's kind of where my mind went. Like, I can't really fathom anything else outside of that that would be a good use of that character's backstory.
I think that she's going to be a tank. I do. I think that she'll probably maybe like build like physical armor shields instead of energy shields, because right now the two main shield characters we have is Orisa, who builds an energy shield, and Reinhardt, who builds so I think maybe
May?
she's not a tank.
I'm not saying she's a tank. I'm saying that's kind of just duplicating May's abilities.
How so?
Because she builds an ice wall, which is a physical wall. It's a shield made out of a physical object. It is.
I mean, you're stretching, like, because you can say that about other characters. Orisa, who builds an energy shield, and Reinhardt, who builds
Orisa, who builds an energy shield, and Reinhardt, who builds
Too much.
I think, but I know. I think that she's going to be able to build not portable. She's going to be able to build like walls in specific locations, and her ult might be her putting on a suit of armor. Like,
that'd be cool. Oh, her ult would be to steal Reinhardt's armor, so that he's just a dude.
but
and
I
she
mean,
gets the armor.
like,
No.
her entire background is that she is an engineer. We know that for sure. Her father is Torbjorn, and she followed Reinhardt around everywhere repairing his armor. So I think that she's going to basically take up the mantle. Like the last that we saw her was Reinhardt leaving to go back to Overwatch, and her going, well, you know, he's gone, I need to do something. Maybe she takes the armor of the dead dude that's sitting there on the chair and like makes her own suit and goes in. Maybe she isn't like, maybe instead of like, maybe her stuff is more physical. Maybe she's got a hammer, but the hammer builds a physical wall. You know, it's a second or two delay and it builds a wall versus Reinhardt, which is instant, you know, or Orisa's energy shield. And like even May's shield is super easy, or not her shield, her wall is super easy to deal with. You know, like I think that she's going to be more of a situational tank. That's my suspicion. No, none of that information is, you know, true. We don't know how much of it's going to happen, if any of it's going to happen. All of this is just speculation and guess on our parts based off of what we know of Overwatch and its history.
Yep.
You let us know. What do you think she's going to be? Do you think she's going to be a support? Do you think she's going to be DPS?
Or do you think a completely different person altogether is going to be the next character?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments down below. While you're down there, hit the like button if you like the video. If you dislike the video, let us know why in the comments, and I guess you can hit the dislike button if you want. Hit the subscribe button if you want to help us grow as a community and become the beautiful content creators we were born to be. I'm Krug. You can get me at QueueQT on Twitter.
I'm Indigo. You can get me at IndigoQT on Twitter. And you can get a hold of both of us at _QueueTimes. Until next time, we've been GameGorgon. Bye.